Before the video starts, I know my handwriting sucks, just listen to what I'm saying. I made it well enough for you guys to see what I'm writing, but honestly, you don't even have to really watch the video. It's just about what I'm saying. If you want to just listen to the audio, that's perfectly fine. But yes, I know it sucks, just bear with me, and let's just get right into the video. What's going on, guys? And today I'm back with another video, and I'm going to be going over the pros and the cons of trading. As many people know, they most likely might be wondering why they should be trading or why they shouldn't, the pros and the cons, the reasons you should, because at the end of the day, I feel like there's a narrative behind trading that people believe that it's more complicated and there's more cons to pros when it comes to trading. But in reality, I think the opposite of that. I think that is better to start trading than it is to not trading. So firstly, let's get on into it, and we're going to start off by just drawing a simple chart, and we're just going to have maybe 10 reasons each to why I say you should start trading. All right, so let's get into this pros and cons. Sorry for my writing, but we gonna make it work. So the first pro I want to go over is little startup money. So when trading, you honestly don't need a lot of money when starting to trade. I feel like most people believe that you need a lot of money to start trading, but unless you're trading in the stock market, you don't really need a lot of money to start up. You can honestly learn to start trading for free by demo trading, using apps such as TradingView, anything like that. And it costs nothing to learn. The only thing that costs money, in my opinion, is when you're investing in the education to learn how to trade. But trading itself, you don't need a lot of money to start. You could invest a little bit of money and start with that. You don't need $10,000, $25,000 to learn how to trade. That's just something I feel like a lot of people misunderstand. So that's the first thing. You don't need a lot of money to start. So let's just get that out of the way. So if you were wondering why you should start trading and you were thinking you need a lot of money to start and that's just been holding you back, is not true. You don't need a lot of money. You should start. Secondly, everything is digital. So as you know, nowadays everything is now online. That was horrible. Hold on, I'm gonna write this a little bit better. There we go. My handwriting's shitty, but we gonna make it work. Everything is digital. The thing with trading, you could trade from anywhere. That's one of the best things and the main reasons why a lot of people start trading. You want to be able to make money from anywhere in the world. You see my screen right here in the background? Here, you see my screen in the background? You see all this Miami and everything? You could trade from anywhere. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of people start to trade. They want to be able to make money from anywhere in the world. They want to be able to go on vacation and make money on vacation. That's the best thing about nowadays in the 21st century. Everything is online. You can make money on your phone, on your laptop, on your iPad. Wi-Fi is a laptop and Wi-Fi lifestyle. You can make money anywhere. That's one of the best things I love about trading. You can go on vacation, make money. You could be in the car, you can make money. You could be eating out at dinner, you can make money. But it all comes with learning the skill. You're not going to automatically be able to do that when you first start trading. That's just not going to happen. But this is one of the main benefits to trading. Everything is digital. That's one of the main things, in my opinion. That's one of the main reasons. Freedom, time freedom, everything. So that's going to lead into the third one. Anyone can learn. Yes, anyone. I'm going to do this right around it. Anybody can learn. It doesn't take, you don't need to be the smartest man in the world. You don't need to understand math. You just need to know basic math at the end of the day. Anybody can learn to trade. At the end of the day, this is a skill set, and that's going to lead into my fourth reason. This is a skill set that once you learn it, you're always going to have it. It's not like you're going to have it one day and not know what to do the next day. That's just not how it's going to go. This is a skill set that anybody can learn. It's just like learning how to ride a bike. It's not, who do you know that can't learn to ride a bike? There's little people that physically can't ride a bike. It just takes the time, consistency, and perseverance and persistence, and just continuously doing it and trying to better yourself in the skill set to become who you want to be and to get to where you want to be in this industry. This is a skill set anybody can learn. You don't need to be a genius to do this. There's plenty of people making money that probably I didn't even go to college. I didn't even go to college and I'm trading. I know multiple people that never went to college and they're trading. It's not as complicated as people make it seem to be. Okay, and another factor that I've put into this is just free information everywhere. There's free knowledge everywhere. Like, as you guys know, on here on YouTube where you're watching the video now, this is free knowledge that I'm giving you guys. And all of my other videos are free knowledge. And there's thousands upon thousands of other videos that you could look into for free. Yes, you got to pay for your Wi-Fi. But even then, if you just have a phone and you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you can get the free Wi-Fi. So even then, it's still free knowledge at the end of the day. It's free knowledge. You can learn a lot of stuff. If you go to the website babypips.com, you can learn there for free. You can go on YouTube, you can learn for free. Yes, it's going to be disorganized. It's not going to be all organized like paying for a course, but it's all there. Everything you need is there. It's just up to you to actually find the knowledge and then use the knowledge and then try it out yourself and figure out what works for you at the end of the day. But there is free knowledge everywhere, and people that be like, oh, I don't got money to invest in a course, go on YouTube. Oh, I didn't learn. Go to Google. Invest, look on Instagram. You can learn on Instagram. Honestly, there's a ton of people that have like Instagram stories, Instagram pages about trading, and they just explain things to you. It's all free. You just got to do it yourself. You got to find it. If you're out there saying that you can't learn and understand trading for free, you're not looking hard enough. Simple. Another thing, trading builds discipline. It builds discipline within you. This is one of the main things I like about trading, because you actually have to develop as a person. You can't just go into trading who you were and you're going to start to make money that same person. That's just not going to happen. You're going to have to develop as a person, as a human. It builds discipline and also builds consistency in yourself. Trust me, ever since I started really trading for real, I started getting in the gym, and I had to actually start consistently being in the gym, because if I can't consistently go to the gym every day, every other day, I'm not going to be able to consistently wake up at the same time every day. I'm not going to be able to consistently go to sleep at the same time every day. I'm not going to be able to consistently keep up with my health. I'm not going to be able to consistently be able to do the things that I want to do to be able to get to where I want to be in life. Trading has elevated me to a level I never even thought of within a year and a half, just at that. It builds discipline and it helps you elevate as a person. Trust me, anybody that you talk to that trades, they will tell you the same thing. Trading has made them a better person and has made them just overall elevate. Another thing that I'm going to be going over, there's no cap on the money you can make. The sky is the limit. You can literally make as much money as you possibly can. Once you got the skill set, you're not going to be making money right off the bat. That's not going to happen. But once you got the skill set down, there's no cap on the amount of money you can make. You can make $100,000 in one fucking day. Yes, there's people that do that. There's people that made more than that in a day. There's people that make hundreds of thousands in a day, millions in a week, millions in a month, off of their phone. The sky is the limit. There is no cap. You don't have to go. You're not going to be making $5, $10 an hour. You're not going to be making $50 a day. That ain't shit. That 9 to 5 ain't shit on trading. Yes, it's going to take time to learn, but everything comes with sacrifices. At the end of the day, if you expect to come into this industry and just make money after 2 months of trading, learning on YouTube, that's not going to happen. Sorry. No, that ain't it. So let's get into this other one that I'm going to be going over, which is you decide how much you work. That ties into what I was talking about earlier with the digital and having the time freedom. You decide your schedule. If you decide you don't want to trade every single day, you don't have to. There's no obligation. You could trade every other day. You could trade Monday through Wednesday. You could trade Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then maybe if you could trade just a weekend trading on crypto by itself. You can make your schedule. You could trade in the morning with New York session if you want to, or maybe you can't trade at the time. You could trade at 3 in the morning, London session. Maybe you want to trade Asian session because that's when you get off of work. You create your schedule. You tell yourself when you're going to trade. That's another main thing, freedom, time freedom, work where you want to, when you want to, off your phone. It's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Another thing, little time invested, one learned. Once you learn this skill set, it doesn't take a lot of time out of your day, honestly. It takes a lot of time in the beginning when you're actually learning the skill set, but when you're actually have the skill set down and have the knowledge, it doesn't take a lot of time. Honestly, I trade maybe 2-3 hours out the day, and then that's it. And it's in the morning, so I get it out of the way. I wake up at the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking at trades from 8 in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning. If I don't see nothing, I'm done for the day. I just wait till the next day. That's little time invested. It's not like I'm sitting at the chart looking at my computer screen for 12 hours like a fucking crazy person. No, that's just a stereotypical maybe stock trader that's always looking at opens and closes of multiple different pairs. But most of the time, if you're trading Forex or you're trading something like that, you don't need that much time invested. You're going to be putting your time invested when you're actually learning it, but the actual execution of taking trades and looking for the trades, you have a set time zone during the day that you're going to be looking for trades and you're going to be working. It's not that much time invested. Another thing, this is another great thing, you could teach this to anyone. That ties into also this being a skill set. This is a skill set that once you have it down, you could teach other people. It's a beautiful thing when you could teach other people to make money from their phone and basically eventually leave their 9 to 5, because majority of people, they hate working. That's just what it comes down to. Majority of people that come into trading don't want to work a job. They want to work for themselves. And that ties into the next thing, which is you're your own boss, you're self-employed. Trading is one of the best things you could do as a person because you work on your time. You could work wherever you want. You set your own schedule. You can make as much money as you set yourself up to basically make. It's up to you how much you want to make. You set your own salary. It all depends how much time you put in to be able to make that amount of money. You're not going to be able to get in this industry, make $100,000 this year. You can possibly do it, but it all depends how much work you put in, how much hours you put into learning this skill set, how many hours you put into practicing this skill set. It's up to you. So these are all the pros I've gone over. I'm going to go over them real quick. It's little money to start up. Everything is digital. So basically you have time freedom and you have the freedom to do whatever you want, wherever you want. Anybody can learn this. It's a skill set you could teach anybody. It's little time invested when learned. It builds discipline and consistency in yourself and elevates you as a person. No cap on the money you can make, and you decide how much you work. So there's more pros, but those are the main ones in my opinion. So now we're going to start with the cons of trading. One of the main things is it takes time to learn. Yes, it doesn't take a lot of time when you have actually the skill set down, but when learning the skill set and actually trying to understand how it works is going to take time. Yes, it will. It's going to take months. It's going to take years. It all depends on how well you are at learning and how fast you understand things, but it will take time. It's not something you can practice today and you understand it tomorrow. It's going to take multiple days, multiple hours of trying and perfecting certain things, trying things over again, writing notes, taking screenshots, trying things over and over again. If it was so easy, there wouldn't be so many videos on YouTube trying to teach people how to do it. And it wouldn't have such a large percentage of people failing in this industry. 90 to 95 traders fail. That's another con, actually. 90 to 95% of traders fail. It's a big percentage, but if you put in enough work, you will be part of that 10 to 5% that makes money. And even then, there's not a lot of traders in the world at that. So even say let's just make it simple. If there's 100 traders, 90 to 95 of them aren't going to be able to consistently make money. But that 10, 15 to 5 people that make money, they will kill it. They will fucking kill it, because you don't make money in this industry. You have to be a beast in order to get to that certain level. You're not going to be one of the few people that make money and you're only going to be making $20 a day. Even though that's good, depending on the account size, it's just not going to happen. You got to be able to succeed in this industry. You got to be a different breed of person. You got to be a beast in this shit. Another con is this is mentally challenging as fuck. This is one of the hardest things you're going to do in your life. This is an extreme sport at the end of the day. A lot of people make it seem to be easy, but it's not easy. This is mentally hard. You will go through many times in life where you feel like giving up on this trading. You will go through parts of life where you hate yourself because you don't know what you're doing wrong. is mentally hard, and it's one of the things that a lot of people don't see, because these are all internal struggles that nobody but yourself knows about or feels. It's mentally very hard, and it could be very stressful, and that's why a lot of people don't trade every day, because if they did, they would be very stressed out. Honestly, you got to be able to know when and when not to do certain things. You got to understand what's working, what's not working, and it's very hard when you're looking at a chart all day. You're on computer screens, especially like when you first start out. You're not gonna know what the fuck you're doing. It's gonna be one of the hardest things ever. Swear to God. Another thing that is going to really kill people, it is very easy to lose money. Very easy. A lot of people get in this industry thinking they're going to come in and make money, and they lose a lot of money because they don't realize it's way easier to lose money than it is to make money. And the thing with this, it's emotional sport. If you lose a lot of money, you're going to keep getting in, because at the end of the day, it's very similar to gambling. I know people don't like to compare it to gambling, because at the end of the day, it's not gambling because it's strategic. You have to have a strategy behind everything, and it's all probabilities. But it's close to gambling, because when you don't know what you're doing, you're basically gambling at the end of the day. That's why I tell people, demo trade. You don't have to put in money to learn this skill set. Practice for free before anything, because if you go straight into live money, you're going to lose money, and you're going to continue to lose money. Then you're going to become stressed, and then you're going to quit, and you're going to be part of that 90 to 95% of people that fail in this industry. You don't want to do that. So just take my advice. You don't got to put money into these accounts. Demo trade. Just practice, back test, do all that stuff. Another con is it could be very lonely. Very lonely. It's a lonely journey. These are one of the things that not many people can help you with. This is something you have to do yourself. You have to be able to go into these markets, and you have to be able to wake up every day and do all this stuff yourself. You got to be able to write these notes. You got to be able to make sure you keep elevating every day to try to better your trading. You have to be able to keep grinding to the point where you don't want anything else but to be successful, because no one else is going to help you. Because a lot of people aren't built for this at the end of the day. So you can't go to everyone and ask for help. That's why when investing in mentors and all that is very important, because you need people to guide you, people that been through it and people that have made it through it, because it's very lonely. That's why I have a Telegram chat, as you can see right here. I have here. Let me move this up. I have a Telegram chat that I teach people for free, and I help people, because this is very hard. If you have a community of people that are continuously doing the same thing and all are trying to become successful in the same industry, it's way better. Trust me. It's a very lonely journey, and when you're in your room every day for 5 hours at night in the dark, it gets very stressful and lonely. And when you have no one behind you and having your back, it can be very stressful. Another thing, self-doubt. You will come to points where you don't think you could do it, and that's part of the process. Everyone's been through it. I've been through it, but you have to make sure you push yourself. This ties to being mentally challenging. You will really believe you can't do it, but trust me, we've all been there, and you have to keep on pushing. Consistency is very key. You could be losing for a month straight, but that next month could be the best month you've ever had, but you will never know unless you keep on pushing. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself so much that nothing else even matters. You can lose 5 months straight, but you know that if you keep pushing for the next 5 months, next 2 months, you will make it out, and you will be where you want to be in a year, 2 years. It all depends. It all depends how much time you put in. Everyone is different. Another thing, it could be very boring at times. That's one thing. Because trust me, looking at charts all day isn't fun. I don't care what people say, it gets very boring. You don't want to be able to look at a chart, watching it move every minute, because you could really get stuck in these charts. You could be looking at, for a whole hour, you could be looking at the charts, and it's going to feel like 5 hours, and nothing's barely happening. That's why a lot of people, this is one of the things, you have to live life. You can't just be staring at charts all day. If you don't see nothing happening, go out, go to the gym, go get food, go work out, go ride a bike. Go do something, because staring at these charts are going to just make you get into trades that you don't want to get into, and it ties to a lot of psychological things that I'm not going to go over in this video, but there's a lot of psychology in this that will really fuck you up, honestly. And the last thing I'm going to be going over is investing in a mentor. This isn't really a pro or a con, it ties with both, because I did say a pro is little money to start up. Yes, you don't need a lot of money to make money actually trading, but you need to actually invest in knowledge. It doesn't have to be my course, it doesn't have to be someone else's course. It has to be, you can invest in books, psychology books, trading books. You can invest in trading courses. You can invest in mental psychology courses, all that stuff. You got to invest in yourself at the end of the day. You don't need money to really start learning the skill, but you need the money to invest in yourself to get the information. Yes, you can learn everything on YouTube, but it's going to be disorganized. That's one thing. Courses aren't going to teach you anything different that's not on YouTube. Everything that's on YouTube are in everyone's courses. Trust me. Go buy them yourself. You're going to find out you could have found the same thing on YouTube. But the thing about the courses is it's going to give you everything together. It's going to organize it from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. It's not going to be YouTube where it's all disorganized. You might learn one thing first that you shouldn't even be learning right now. So that's really it. I just wanted to make a pros and cons video because I know there's a lot of people that want to start trading, but they don't have the motivation to do it yet. They don't know why they should. They don't know the pros and the cons. So hopefully this video was helpful. I recommend everyone start trading because the way the world's going, no one is safe working a job. As you guys can see with the pandemic, everybody was laid off. But guess what? The people that were trading were still getting rich. We're still making money. We're still traveling. We're still living life. And they weren't stressed out because they took the time to learn this skill set that's going to set them up for the rest of their life. That's one of the main pros. This is a skill set that you will always have. It's not going away. Once you learn it, you have it for life. So that's really it. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.